to come in. Then I wait for my professor to let us go.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Then I wait to get home from school. Then I wait for the next day.
So this is an intro into an intro.
Waiting for something to happen.
Just woke up.
When is it gonna start?
Now we're about to hit leg. 30 minutes, 3 sets. So this is an intro into an intro.
Why did you not upload yesterday? What happened there?
I didn't finish the edit in
Tell
time.
the fans.
All right, yo, so we woke up a little bit late today. So we couldn't really work out. Today's squat day, it's Tuesday. Yesterday was bench day. Yesterday was the 3 sets of 10, 225 bench. So today's squat day. I decided to sit out on the morning workout with Tony and just kind of chill because I was super tired. I had just woken up. So now he's off to school and I'm alone. So now I think I'm gonna just do like an intense little squat session by myself. Probably gonna do like 4 sets of 5 with like 225, maybe. That's like the heaviest I'll probably go. If not 4 sets of 5, maybe 3 sets of 3, 225. I want to do something heavy today just because I'm gonna start going heavier on my lifts just because I'm trying to really pursue that strength. As you guys know, we tried those maxes previously and I kind of failed the bench. Did pretty good on the squat, but my squat used to be like a lot better than it is. It's just the form was completely different. The form now is focusing on quads, speed, minimal butt wink, and good depth. But my old squat form was squatting to parallel, mostly in the hamstrings and glutes with a terribly bad forward lean. So now my squat form is really focusing on standing up straight, moving my shoulders in the same parallel alignment as my hips, keeping them moving at the same speed, just making sure that I'm not putting any excessive force on my lumbar spine. So that's kind of the plan. I think my little compound is coming in today that I was telling you guys about, so I'm super stoked about that. I really want to start that. I'm fucking excited for that shit because I know some people say it doesn't work. I hope the wind isn't too bad. I hope you can still hear me, but some people say it doesn't work. But I went and did my own little research myself, and I did read the studies, and the studies are conclusive that taking this formula in comparison to things like D-bol or other actual anabolic steroids, that it had a higher effect on increase of the gastroc muscle, which is the calf muscle in mice, conclusively. So it works. I mean, that is conclusive evidence that it will work for some people. That's not conclusive that it'll work for all people because it worked for those mice, but it didn't work for all mice. So, it could work for some, might not work for others. I'm thinking it's gonna work for me though because, and here's my reason, because I already have lower testosterone as it is. I run in the realm of like 400 individual units per deciliter. So, and that's the lower end, right? The higher end, the scale is like 300 to like 1,000, somewhere in that ballpark. Scales are different depending on where you're at, but 300 to 1,000, I'm at 400, so I'm at the lower end. So here's my thinking: if I add in this compound, it's really gonna help because my body's lacking the hormones that it needs. It's not lacking the protein. It's not lacking the nutrients. I have all that in check. It's not lacking the stimulus or the training because I'm always training. I'm always producing a stimulus, and I'm not overtraining because I'm not training all times throughout the day, and I'm not left tired or overly stimulated, or I'm not left just dying or I'm not getting any of the symptoms that you would if you were seriously overtraining. So the stimulus is there, the nutrition is there, it's just the hormones and the recovery, and I'm getting enough sleep, I'm getting enough protein, everything is in check. So I think this little hormone is really gonna help, and I'm super stoked to try it. So like I said, squat session today, something heavy. I'm gonna get in these headphones, really get in my mood because I don't think I'm gonna go to the actual gym today just because I'm incredibly sore because I really have been training all out, and that's how I'm gonna continue to train for these next 2 months so that I can really pack on size. So I'm gonna go ahead in there, get some coffee, and probably get to it. Just give you guys a little squat montage, a little something fun, throw on some tunes, and get to it.
Sometimes I think I overthink, and I start to feel anxiety. There were times I couldn't even breathe, but you never once abandoned me. I tried to scare you away, showed you the door, you adored me anyway. When I was broken in pieces, you were my peace of mind. You were my peace of mind. Yeah, you love me when I was unstable. Never tries me when I was unable to love myself, trust myself. Yeah, you love me when I was unstable.
Okay, so that set went well. I got 3. I could have done 5 for sure, but I think I'm gonna go for 5 sets of 3 just to lock in that 15 rep mark.
My knuckles tryna hold my sanity. Not every wound is a kind of please. Never know where my mind's gonna turn on me. But you're the one I call for security. These memories have been toxic. I tried to wean and get off it. Through everything, you've been my rock. I think you're the only thing I didn't get wrong. I will look out for this Sunday. Every night when I would pray. You're an angel watching over me. All I need. I tried to scare you away. Showed you the door, you adored me anyway. When I was broken in pieces, you were my peace of mind. You were my peace of mind. Yeah, you love me when I was unstable. Never judge me when I was unable to love myself, so trust myself. Yeah, you love me when I was unstable.
Yo, so a lot of people do unnecessary little crazy ab workouts at the end of their normal training days, and it's just completely unnecessary. I see a bunch of people doing like ab circuits and things that they saw from like Athlean X or V-Shred or Big Brandon Carter or other fitness influencers alike. They're always doing these like 15-20 minute ab circuit workouts. And I'm here to tell you guys that all that is kind of nonsense and that you're building sort of more ab stamina and ab isometric. I'm vlogging! And ab isometric strength. So what you really want to do if you're trying to build the size and shape of your abs is really train the abs under load just like you would any other muscle. So I pick 1 to 2 exercises that you like and really train them to load. So train them with weight and train them so that you can actually progressively overload them rather than just doing these stamina based ab workouts. So I'm going to show you guys what I do right now for the abs. So here's the bench. All you need is a bench and 2 dumbbells to hold your feet, right? So here's what I do. I lock my feet in there. And then I'm not doing a crunch. You're not doing a sit-up or a crunch. This is different. What you want to do is really just focus on moving your hand. If you put your hand on your pelvis and one hand on your stomach, what you're going to try to do is shorten them together so that your hands touch. But normally when people do a sit-up is they'll just go back and up and back and up, and they're kind of bending at the hip rather than bending here at the waist. So what you want to do is really bend back all the way and then up and bend them together so that your abs are actually crunching. They're actually contracting together. So it looks something like this. And then I also put my hands out in front of me because that just adds more tension and more weight. You know, the center of gravity is further out. So it looks something like this. I'm vlogging! So yeah, that's what I do for abs, and I train that with weight sometimes I train it without weight, but that's just something you can do to progressively overload the abs, kind of just like any other muscle, and build the size and strength of the abdominal muscle visibly. But if you want them to be visible and you don't have low enough body fat, then they're not going to be visible. You got to get low enough body fat to be able to see them, obviously.